then as of recent, you've probably saw the liberation demonstration at Super Bowl LIX in New Orleans, where we represented for our Muslim, the Ummah, the Sudanese, and those from Palestine. So we raised this flag. We raised this flag at Kendrick Lamar's halftime show.
Yeah.
You know, that went triple platinum viral.
Yeah.
So,
that's beyond viral.
Diamond viral. But praise be to Allah, it was more about representing those who are being oppressed, suffering from genocide and injustice and civil wars and just atrocities, and showing the humanity. Because I'm, like you said, I'm a foundational Black American, but because I'm Muslim, I'm connected with the brothers in Palestine and sisters in Palestine, and same in Sudan. So we wanted to show support for that struggle on the biggest platform.
Sure. Now, there's a few questions, though, we do have to get to, right?
Lots of questions.
Let's start there.
So the first question is this. Now, a lot of people, because Kendrick Lamar is somebody who, he's a pretty sneaky dude, so we can't really put nothing past him. People were saying, right?
That's a personal opinion, by the way.
No, sure.
That's not
anything he says is a personal.
Okay, sure.
Just to clarify.
But the question was, people didn't feel like this was something that was, out the blue. It felt like Kendrick Lamar was well aware that this was going to happen. You ran it by him, and you did it, and Kendrick Lamar acted like, hey, I didn't know this. Oh, my God, this was a protester. So people felt like this was Kendrick Lamar aware of your protest with the flag at Super Bowl before it happened.
In the words of my guy, FYBJ Main, them people over whooping. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if so, I would never say that. Why would I want to do that? Kendrick is a wise man. But what I'm saying is that
so like he knew, but you won't say it.
No, not at all.
That's
what
what
I'm
the
saying
implication
is,
was.
even if it was, I wouldn't say it. But no, the brother didn't know, and I got a whole theory on that. But the greatness goes to our Creator, God. That God knew what Kendrick Lamar was gonna do, and God chose me to do what I was gonna do, and it fit in the theme to make it even greater. So all praise is due to Allah. Alhamdulillah. Shout out to everybody. But yes, that's the infinite wisdom of our creation. Just like God designed and ordered every steps for all of us to work and find a call for y'all to come together in the way y'all have been commissioned. So, yes, it does seem like that. And that's what made it spread extra. And also that was a component of that halftime show being the biggest ever seen. You feel me? Because guess what? Post, when it was on, so many different people that had no relation to watching the Super Bowl or the Kendrick Lamar halftime show went watch it on Apple Music, went watch it on YouTube, on the NFL channel, just to see that representation of the Palestinian and Sudanese flag. So that added so much extra motion and gasoline to it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so walk us through, how did you get the opportunity to be one of,
to be a part
were
of
you
the show,
like a background dancer, just like?
Well, I was part of the field cast, like an extra in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like just in the cut, doing whatever they tell you to do. The official job, like I got a link. You know what I'm saying? I got a link to apply to be a part of the field cast. I applied for it a month before the Super Bowl. They chose me. You feel me? Kendrick wanted an all-black cast, black dancers, black extras, black everything. You feel what I'm saying?
So he asked for that because there was some controversy because the Hispanic brothers and sisters of LA felt like if you were telling the story of growing up as a black man in this city, excluding Hispanics deliberately seems a little foul,
Nah, it's not that. You need your representation. Everybody got to have representation. It wasn't like he excluded them from something to liberate them. It's just a piece of art. He didn't exclude them from getting financial loans or opening up a bank account. That's racism.
He also
we don't have the power to be racist because racism is a comfort and power structure that limits you from ascending or coming up. You feel what I'm saying? But this is a piece of art. That's like if an artist that paints black art. You can't say, why you didn't paint me as a white person in that?
No, wait.
Well, he did have 2 Latinos on his album, one of which actually was just featured on a Heinz mustard commercial.
Okay, no, that's fine. But
receiving a lot of royalties
but we're talking about the Super Bowl, though, right?
Yeah.
Now, listen.
Just for the theme of it.
But what we can't say is art, because, again, there's been a lot of times,
What would it be?
No, listen. It's definitely art, but there's been a lot of times, big bro, where we see movies, right, where, this is supposed to be a black character, especially with the ancient Egypt movies, right? Where we say, this is black
Moses,
representation.
Pharaoh, everybody, yeah.
Blacks are supposed to be here, but white
Israelites,
right? So hence, if Kendrick Lamar is telling a story of being a black man in LA, he robbed those people of their representation.
Why you think he's telling the story of being a black man in LA? I think he's telling the story of being a black man in America. I think that whole thing was a prison yard. That with the street lights and that great thing, I think that was a prison yard. So that's what the story was, because it goes back to why they refer to you as a tether. Now, I'm not saying that, but you said that. But in the concept of we are the people that built this country. We were the people brought here that God built this country.
Yeah.
The Latinos were already here, and they usurped the land from them and pushed them back behind the Mexican borders. But the people that were trafficked, accosted and trafficked and brought here to develop this country. You know, Washington, D.C. was laid out by a black man, Benjamin Banneker, the whole city. So that's the story he was telling. You feel what I'm saying? And the hip-hop culture, the essence of hip-hop, the essence of gangster rap in L.A. started with black people. So that was the whole merger with Uncle Sam Jackson, Black Uncle Sam, put all together. So
he did his explaining to this nigga all day.
No, it's just crazy that all this is now your chance to stick up for Mexicans. All of a sudden, you care about Mexicans.
Somebody like you. We tell them all day.
These people that be chatting.
No.
Ignore them.
Yeah.
Ignore them.
All right. So let's get to the actual message. Okay. So when you got picked, did you already know? Okay,
not at all.
I'm gonna protest and bring the flag, or you didn't know?
Not at all.
Okay, so
I'm a brother. I'm a financial freedom fighter. My name is Zul Karnain. I'm not an activist in the light of I'm always at protests. I'm doing encampments. Salute to those brothers that do the activist work. I, alhamdulillah, am a brother, a person that did an act of activism when the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah.
But initially, I just wanted to be a part of the Super Bowl in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? So I could go to the Super Bowl for free. So I could be a part to witness Kendrick Lamar and get in there for free and watch the Super Bowl. But when I got a part of it, I realized I bit off more than I could chew because I thought it was probably, I'm thinking, I got a lot going on. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a financial freedom fighter. I got businesses dealing real estate. I'm out there committed for 2 weeks going to practice 6 to 8 hours a day for less than, I think it was minimum wage. So I'm like, after day 3, 6 to 7 hours standing here.
Damn, he robbing niggas too. That's crazy.
2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, I'm like, nah, man, I was about to back out. But then once I got into the Superdome.
But is your chain moving?
Oh, yeah, it's moving. This is one of the companies I got, Multi-Jewels, the first multimedia pendant. You know what I'm saying? You've seen a lot of people wear Floyd Mayweather was wore it, a bunch of different people wear.
I'm like, this some
we put different, so y'all can promote y'all can play the podcast in the pendant. Got a No Jumper logo floating around.
That's cool.
You know what I'm
this
saying?
nigga got a movie on his chain.
No,
yeah, for sure. But back to the whoop.
When did you decide? Okay,
so
I'm gonna protest at the Super Bowl.
When we start practicing in the Superdome, I'm seeing the lights. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing Kendrick Lamar set. We practicing with him. I'm seeing the magnitude of the situation, and I knew God had me there for a reason, because as a Muslim, to represent those who are suffering. You feel what I'm saying? To bring attention to the war crimes and the atrocities that's going on in human beings. Just like, what hood you from, my brother?
West Boulevard.
West Boulevard. If you knew your people was being slaughtered in West Boulevard and you see them dying at a day and nobody giving no light to it, and you go to the whatever the LA channel is or CNN pull up on you, you gonna rep your set. You gonna say, man, we gotta stop what's going on here, man. They coming in, they locking our people up. This one doing that. They kicked in this person's house. So as a representative for my Muslim brothers and sisters, I had to shed light on the suffering that was going on in hand.